Hey everyone, George here and welcome back to the channel. So today it's all about angelfish. I absolutely love angelfish. I haven't had any in a while. I have a pair over here, but I haven't really had a real big grouping of angelfish in a very long time. I did have some platinum angels over here for a short period of time just as a backdrop for my videos, but I recently rehomed them because we got some really exciting stuff that we're going to be doing with this tank here in the near future, and I rehomed them to somebody that really wanted them, and so I did let those fish go. Now, one of the things I want to talk about is the big white elephant in the room here, and that is the new name change. Why did we do that? And I want to talk about that for a second. I know that I put a video out about it, but just to make sure everyone understands, the Art of Water was a perfect name, and I always loved it. It was great for the channel. We put out over 200 videos under that name, and it was a great channel to have. The problem we were running into was that there were a couple of people before and after I named the channel that were using the same name. Now, no copyright issues or anything like that. We just had traffic maybe going to them that should have been going to me, and traffic for them or for me going to them, and so it just made it really difficult to keep that name. So we did make a change, and I hope that's okay with everyone. I think that the name Aquatic Concepts is perfect for this channel, and our little trailer bringing water to life, I think, is absolutely perfect, because that's what we do here. So getting back to angels, as you know, they're part of the cichlid family. They can be very aggressive and very territorial, but they're absolutely beautiful fish. And I want to show you the top 10 angelfish that I think are part of what I believe, anyway, to be the most popular out there. We're going to do that, and we're going to do it as soon as we come back. So I hope you enjoyed this video on angelfish. They're absolutely amazing fish. They're part of the cichlid family, so as I said, there can be some aggressions and things like that that go on, but that's something that you just kind of have to watch out for. If you keep them in a larger group, like I said, group of 7 to 10, typically you're not going to have any problems. You might have a little bit of a pecking order sort of thing. But if you buy them when they're small, that is the key to the whole thing. and grow them together. That stuff will get taken care of very early on, or it won't happen at all. They'll be very used to each other. Now, the only thing that will happen is they will break off into pairs. That is very common and very normal for that to happen, and when they do, you can have some territory issues in your tank. My recommendation, as I said, 7 to 10 fish. Keep them in a 75 to 100 to 125 gallon tank. If you are showcasing these as your main fish and you're not doing any breeding, if you are breeding, what you want to do is get yourself a 20 gallon cube, perhaps this size, that is pretty stripped down. Angelfish will breed just about anywhere if they break off, and you don't want that to happen in a community tank. As soon as you see them pair up like that, you want to get them out of there and put them in their own tank, so that if you're planning on breeding, otherwise you're just going to have continuous problems. I have seen angelfish be very, very aggressive towards community tanks, especially if you're keeping cardinal tetras or smaller tetras or any other small raspora or whatever. They can be very, very aggressive towards them, and I've seen them even kill them to protect their eggs. If they even come in the area, they will chase them out, and if they get them, they can really do some damage to them. So you want to be extremely careful about that. They're part of the cichlid family, and that's just their nature to be a bit territorial. Never have any problems getting them to eat. Angelfish will pretty much eat anything. They love to eat. They'll eat until they blow up, and that's not something you want. You want healthy angelfish. Feed them a couple of times a day in smaller portions. If you're going to feed them 3 times a day, make sure the portions are smaller. If you're feeding them twice a day, mix it up a little bit though. You don't want to give them the same diet all the time, the same food. Mix up different foods that you give them. Don't get them in the habit of eating live food such as black worms or red worms or any of that kind of thing, because once that happens, it's very difficult to get them off that. And don't stress yourself out about it. So thank you for joining me today, and thank you for understanding the name change on the channel. I hope you enjoy it. Again, we're Aquatic Concepts, and you're going to see it branded under that name, and all of our videos going forward will have that name on it. We've pretty much switched everything over from our Instagram account to Facebook, and all of those have been switched over. So anywhere you're looking for us, you will find us under the name Aquatic Concepts. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please leave your comments down below about this video. Give us a thumbs up and share with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, because the channel is building and I really do appreciate it. Hit that bell up there. That will give you an opportunity to see every video before others see them. If you are using that bell, you're going to know when we put out a new video. And also, if you're not a member, I invite you to be a member. You don't have to do that, but if you want to, I really appreciate it. Thank you for doing that ahead of time. Anyways, thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Until next time, we are out of here. Gone.